We're gonna get started. Oh my God! Oh, hold on. Let me get a shirt on. I forgot I was shirtless. My bad. I had my shirt ready. I didn't put it on yet. Oh gosh. Sorry about that, folks. Am I in frame? I am? Oh, let me get this closer. Hold on, I gotta fuck around with this. Yeah. Guess what? Should have had the microphone the first episode. I know. I completely forgot to install the $100 mic I got. But, you know, I'm kind of an idiot, as you know. That better? Good. There. Great, we're back. You're probably wondering, why does it look blue everywhere? Guess what I installed? Hold on. Plug this bitch in. Oop. Black light. Awesome, isn't it? It's pretty fucking sweet, I think. It's blue everywhere and stuff like that. It's great for when I'm showing you my glow-in-the-dark stuff. Obviously, this is just a silicone rig, but I'm talking about for my glow art, you know? I forgot I gotta speak over here. First episode I was using the microphone off the webcam. I don't have to worry about it now. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's been one hell of a day. Let me tell you. You know what? I'm going to check and make sure this microphone's working. I'm going to pause for a sec. Pause. Stopped it, so I'll just splice it together in the editing, which I didn't want to do, but I'm going to have to do. Oh, fucking well. But anywho, oh my gosh, isn't this sweet? Got a nice black light set up. I just got to get my damn logo in the background. Not the logo, but, you know, the title of this podcast, which I've decided I want to name Uniquely Brutal, the podcast of fine arts and farts, because I feel like it fits, because I don't have any fine arts at all, and I do want to share some farts with you. They won't be live, but I recorded them, and I cataloged some of them too. Yeah, I know, I'm quite fascinating, aren't I? But, anywho, I actually got to turn this fucking thing off for a second. One moment, please. So you can see my regular face. There we go. And let me just unplug that, because we don't need that at the moment. I left some of the black lights on, but didn't turn them all off. Because, 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta press 4 different buttons for all 5 different black lights that I have. I mean, 3 of them are strip lights, about 10 feet each, and 2 black light bulbs, which are badass looking. Really cool. It's one of them newer bulbs. They're no mercury in them at all. I mean, I don't know how they're made. They're really fucking fascinating though. I gotta put this up a bit. Actually, not move my chair up. You know, I was a little nervous before starting this tonight, because I'm like, oh, what should I do? Should I smoke first? I need to eat first. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Just do what you do normally every night. You're recording it, and you're just speaking to this imaginary audience that probably is not watching this at all. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? And just do what you normally do. So I got some jerky set up and some chocolate-covered freeze-dried fruit. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 bowls packed. 3 for the bong, 1 for one of my favorite pieces right here. I call this bowl the Blob, because it reminds me of 1988's The Blob, which is a great fucking horror movie. You gotta check it out. It's a low budget film for sure. I mean, it came out in '88. Most films that day were kind of considered to be low budget, but it's a very entertaining film, and I still believe it holds up to this day. The effects do not hold up in the second half of the movie. The first half, the effects are pretty fucking cool. I feel like they're really fucking sweet. The second half, when they get to the stop motion and the earlier versions of like late 80s CGI, whoo. But other than that, it's a great fucking movie. I enjoy it. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I can't wait for the goddamn Blob remake. The second remake. The one we're supposed to get in 2016, but then it come to be for some fucking reason. I shouldn't be speaking like this. I should just speak like... There we go. It's a little better. Is that better? Huh. I guess we'll know after I review this video. But anywho, as they all go, podcasts, they're never good the first one, nor second one, sometimes not even the 50th one. You just keep going. And again, the reason why... Actually, I don't think... Did I explain this the first one? It's hard to hear me in the first one with all that screeching. Because I wasn't using this microphone. I saw a post on Facebook that greatly influenced me. It was like, whoa, very inspiring, I should say. It said, the first home meal you make will be shit. The first podcast you record will be shit. The first video you edit together will be shit. I had a long list. I can't remember everything. And then it said at the bottom, but you won't get to your 50th if you don't make your first. So here I am on my second. Fucking hell, fuck me. But you know what? It'll take a while to get there, and you got to do what you do. So today's podcast is just, again, me talking to the camera. Hello, I'm Ben. I'm going to share my goals and whatnot. And at near the second half of this, I'm going to show you some cool sculptures I made in the past. Now, these are older ones. Like, these are made from, I don't know, my early 20s, late teens. Some of them from when I was still in high school, which was like 10 years ago. But they're really fucking cool, and I still love them. I still hold on to them, and I'm not selling these pieces. They mean a lot to me, and I want to use them in my future film. Or films, or whatever. I want to make a really cool horror movie with my creations. There's a bunch of other things I want to do. I'm gonna have to probably explain this again, because the first one I recorded, the audio was, you know, pretty it's like listening to a goddamn dog whistle on both sides of your ear. It wasn't too pleasant, I know, but fuck it, I still posted it because I don't give a shit. I didn't post it yet, but by the time you watch this video, I totally posted it. Anywho, I have to explain some things again, like this. So here we go again. My name is Ben Davis. I'm autistic. I have Asperger's. I'm a high-functioning retard, basically. And a lot of people don't like that word retard. I'm sorry. I'm a tick-tard, or TikTok or whatever. I don't have the TikTok app. I don't. Doesn't look fascinating to me because most people that are associated with it are like little 13-year-old girls. And I'm not really fascinated by an app that brings in a lot of younger girls. Not interested in. I saw my cousin playing with it. She just turned 14, and yeah, it's not for me. It came out too late. Maybe if it came out when I was 14 or 15 or 13, maybe I'd be into it, but it just looks very dumb. And the adults that are into it look so ridiculous. That's just my opinion. Who knows, maybe I'll get into it later and show ridiculous little blips of this dumbass podcast that I'm doing, but who the fuck knows if it's going to even be legal by then. Apparently it's going to be banned. Who knows? Blah, blah, blah. What was I saying? I go on tangents. Sorry about that. Okay, so I'm an artist. My brain goes all over the place. I love to make really cool sculptures, as I mentioned before. I love to draw. I write things. I'm a writer. I'm not an established writer yet, but I am working on a comic book that I'm also the illustrator of, both author and illustrator. And it's a really cool horror story, kind of sci-fi, action, thriller, comedy, with giant bugs and lots of other freaky things in it too. I cannot go into detail, but it's a really freaking cool story, and I want to turn it into a movie someday. Before I turn 50, hopefully. That'd be fucking cool. I'm 27 right now, so I got some time. I got like 20-some years. So. But anywho, so yeah, working on a book. want to turn into a movie. Before that, it'd be cool if it was an action animated series. I don't know how it would be animated, because it's goofy, but both kind of realistic. But when I say realistic, as in I want to use a lot of factual stuff about insects and plants and reptiles and integrate it into the story, because not only it's a horror show, to its core, it's a fucking monster movie, a fucking monster creature feature. It's fascinating, but I also want to educate you. I want to, more than just entertain. Well, yeah, entertains, of course, you'll be fucking entertained, but I really want you to walk away from it learning a lot about insects, learning a lot about how the ecosystem works and what happens if you were to be shrunken down and experience the horrors of the bug world. That would be fucking cool. And I want to see that. I want to bring it to life to a film. Bring it to life into a movie. Animated series first, then a movie. That'd be cool. But comic book first, which I'm working on right now. Hoping to get it done in the next 3 years. Hey, with me getting this podcast stuff content out there, it might push me to get it done faster, because then I'll get a fan base and followers online, and people will be wondering like, hey, where's that book you're working on? I'm a fan. You're getting one fan a day. Every week, maybe. I get one fan a week on YouTube. I'm going to be horribly demonetized. As I said, I don't fucking censor myself. I don't filter myself. I don't give a fuck. It will be in the disclaimers, so hopefully YouTube doesn't demonetize me, but I don't care. The people that want to see me will come find me. That, you know what? I don't care if I got 50 followers or if I got 5 followers. I will still make interesting content for those 5 followers. What else can I ramble about? I don't want to get into the sculptures right away, because I want to eat at least a couple of these jerkies. I'll chew away from the microphone and smoke a couple of these bowls here. And got some, I got chocolate-covered freeze-dried strawberries, which are delicious. Can't put the package up in the camera view because they don't sponsor me, but that's okay. It's good shit. I'm gonna try them out. Freeze-dried, chocolate-covered strawberries. Yes, I decided to snack right now. Whatever. What else do we got here? I'm gleeking all over the place. My bad. Freeze-dried, chocolate-covered raspberries now. Orgasmic. Very tasty. So, if you ever want to see me in person and just talk, don't you ever come to my house. No, it's okay. I vendor a lot. I'm a crafter, so I make all sorts of weird, cool stuff for all ages. I make cool jewelry for kids. I make wicked roach clips for adults. I make ashtrays for adults. It's kids and adult stuff, man. It's mixed media. And depending on which event I go to, I will bring certain stuff. Like, I'm doing an event for something called, it's a place I used to go to. I don't go to anymore because it's just full of annoying ass children. Ugh, God damn it, they piss me off. But they are holding an event in September for the Crosswalk Center, and it'll be on the lawn of the Old Red Courthouse, downtown Charlotte, in Michigan. Chartucky, some people call them. And because it's an event held by the Charlotte Crosswalk Teen Center, it's called, I will not have any of my roach clips there. Because, here's the thing, I'm a big pot smoker, but I do not believe in, kids should not be smoking weed. That's just, I'm really fucking big on that too. Kids should not be doing really anything till they get to their 20s. And I know it's weird when I say that. I'm not like dare be like, stay away from it and never do it. No, 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 no. Wait till you get to your 20s. Your brain's developing. You're a child. I mean, you're a child well to your 22, I feel. Like, not really a child, but childlike. Because your brain is developing, your cerebral cortex develops well into your mid-20s. So really, you're a kid until your early 20s almost. I mean, really, in a way. I'm 27, so I've been smoking weed since... Well, I first tried it when I was 14. Not good. Not good. It was my brother's fault. He was 21. Thought it was a good idea to get a 14-year-old high. But then I stopped for a year. On and off, and then kept going at 16. Non-stop. Been doing it ever since. I mean, not exactly non-stop. I take breaks. Dabbing breaks. No. I gotta take tolerance breaks. You can't be smoking and being high all the time. Though Kevin Smith does it all the time, and he creates all the time, and is very productive, and does a lot with his life, and I'm such a loser. But anywho, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Crosswalk Teen Center, which is going to be holding an event, I think, September 10, 11, 12. I think. Oh, fuck. Yeah, 2020. I might be wrong, but either way, I will be there. It's a Saturday, Friday, and a Sunday. Now, I work with the janitorial service, so I will be gone most of the time on Friday because, you know, I gotta work, and the screen just went black. I got it. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. You know, gotta make money, gotta pay bills, you know, gotta clean those toilets, wipe those floors, wipe down those toilets, wipe down those urine stains, and, you know, and freak out the ghosts that haunt that place. So every time I come to work, they're like, God damn it, it's this asshole again. And then they go hiding, and I'm like, hey, where are you guys? You wanna play? Come on, let's play. Here, I got new recordings of my farts, and then start playing audios of my farts while I'm working. Like, on a repeat, too. And there's like 50 farts, just all different kinds, all different personalities, all different tunes. And it's just like a ghost repellent. They don't come near me. I don't know why. Maybe they think, man, this guy's already fucked up. I don't want to haunt him. He's just completely fucked. But anywho, so I got to clean those places. Got to do what you got to do. So I won't be there most of the time Friday. But Saturday... will be Sunday all day. Still got to work Saturday, too, for an hour and a half. You know, bank's got to get cleaned. The fuck? What was I saying? Yeah, because it's an event that is held by a place that basically holds teens all day. No roach clips. Nothing drug related, actually. Even though, to me, pot leaves are harmless, yeah, you won't find any of that stuff there. None of my pot leaf medallions or ashtrays. But I got lots of coasters, got lots of cool glass jewelry, I got some cool sceneries. I'm I'm working on some cute little jars with little... Okay, it's like a cookie jar, right? The little tiny cookie jars, but I'm going to have all different ones with... I'm going to have cookies, and I'm going to have little gummy bears. I want to do gummy worms. And they'll look like they'll have sugar on them, too. It'll be really cool. But they're tiny. Teeny tiny little motherfuckers. Teeny tiny. It's a little tiny jar. Like half an inch tall. And then I put a cork on it. Well, I put the stuff on the inside. It's oven-baked clay. It's not edible. Don't try to eat it, no matter how stoned you are. I put a little cork on with a little wire loop. Glue it all shut. And then it's a cute little pendant. I sell them for $3. They're adorable. Some of them I put UFOs in. Some of them I put mushrooms in. It's all different shit. Can't put epoxy in them anymore. That's the downside. Not much of a downside, but if anything, it's a learning curve. You know, trial and error. Can't be... I'll explain again. Going back. Because of my previous podcast, the audio was so shitty, I gotta explain a lot of things over and over. That's okay. I can't encase epoxy inside glass anymore. For those of you that don't know, epoxy, when fully cured, can expand and contract in extreme cold or extreme hot weather. So if you if you fill up epoxy in something glass, especially if it's not Pyrex, and if it's a thin, weaker, softer type of glass, it's gonna crack that bitch. And you're gonna have glass shards going everywhere. And then you're gonna scratch your eye like I did, and it's gonna end up in your eyeballs like I have. And I'm joking, I don't. But yeah, that's bad news. You don't want to do that. So if you're gonna do epoxy sceneries like I did, I showed you the previous episodes, the really cool trees with the cities, the forests, the Bigfoots and snowmen. You can do them in plastic. Plastic bottles will work just fine. Yes, I'm scratching my balls. I'm not masturbating. Don't worry. I got a fucking hell of a scratch right here. Hold on. Fuck. Oh, okay. Here we go. We're good. You know when you get a scratch on your thigh that's so good it's better than an orgasm? Yes, they're amazing. Anywho, so when you do those epoxy sceneries, you have to do them, if you're going to do them in little bottles or whatever, do plastic. Because plastic is malleable slightly, so it would do fine with the epoxy expanding and contraction in extreme heat or extreme cold. So please try that. Take my ideas and make your own cool stuff. I highly suggest it. Yes, I'm still scratching myself. Okay, so if you want to come see me, now I'm finally finishing that thought from 10 minutes ago. I completely went off on a tangent, as I always do. If you want to come see me in person, I'm always at the Charlotte Farmers Market. The Farmers Artisans and Market, but whatever, Farmers Market. There's an actual real name to it. Maybe it's Artisans and Farmers Market. Fuck it. Every Thursday, 2 to 6 p.m. I'm actually there 2 to 5:30 because I like to pack up early and, get to the place I gotta clean because I can get there right at 6, start cleaning it, and get to the other place and then get home. Yeah, I Monday through Friday, I have to clean 2 buildings. I can't say where because I'm still working there. I don't want to get fired. A certain, bus garage is one building. A bank is the other building. And on Tuesdays and Fridays, I do a road commission. And so, Monday through Friday, I got to do these 2 buildings. Tuesdays and... Wait a minute. Yes. Damn it. I got to do those buildings, and on top of that, Tuesdays and Fridays, I have to do the 3 buildings. I'm sorry if I'm not making sense. I'm not even fully high yet. I'm like half high, half sober. I need to hit a bowl, though, but maybe after that I'll make more sense. And on Saturdays, I just have to clean the bank. So that takes me only an hour and a half. So I clean, and it takes me like 3 hours, sometimes 2 hours, the regular days. Tuesdays and Fridays, I start around 2:30, 3 o'clock, and I'm not out till after or before 10. So it's usually how it is. There's not a specific time I have to be there. I have a window to clean these buildings. And as long as I get it done within that window, I'm A-okay. So I have a kind of flexible thing going on. It's pretty good. It's pretty great. What else? Oh yeah, Farmers Market, man. Thursdays, 2 to 6. I'll be there. And if it's nice out, like over 75 degrees, I'll have my dragon with me. One of them. I have a boy and a girl. Mike and Spike. I love my dragons, by the way. I have 2 bearded dragons, and they're called pagonas in Australia, they call them normally. Here, they kind of adapted the name bearded dragon here in the West, United States. Got 2 of them, male and a female, boy and a girl. Fuck. Lord Spike Davis is the girl. Dr. Mike Tyson is the boy. Lord Spike Davis, Dr. Mike Tyson. LSD and DMT. Ha. They're so fucking cute. I'll bring them. I'll have them one of these days. I'll have them with me on with my podcast, and they just chill on my shoulder. They're a lot of fun. They're great. It's like having little scaly kids. They love eating collard greens, mustard greens, turnip greens, radish, greens, cabbage, whether it's red or regular cabbage. They love kale, but don't feed it to them all the time because kale has high iron in it, and too much iron is bad for them. I think it makes them difficult for them to shit or something. I don't know exactly, because they can't eat broccoli and spinach for sure has lots of iron in it. Can't eat that. They can't eat any citrusy fruit. No pineapples, no lemons, no limes. They can eat strawberries. Raspberries are fine. No blackberries. The seeds are too big. So you're going to do fruit, make sure there's no seeds at all or tiny seeds. Grapes are fine. Again, no seeds. They can eat okra. Okra's good for them once in a great while because it's highly acidic, and if you give it them too often, it can really fuck up their digestive tract, I imagine. So okra's good every once in a blue moon. If you want to feed it to them like 4 times out of the year or something like that. Because when they're adults, they do not eat that much. They don't need to. They retain their liquids for such a long time because they're desert dwellers. They can survive for, I think, a month or 2 without food or water in the wild. I'm not sure. Do not quote me on that. But my beardies, I feed them twice a week. Sometimes 3 times a week. They just do not need to eat that much. When you have a baby beardie, you have to feed it every day for the first year of its life. But after that, dude, metabolism slows down and it retains. I know they get a lot of liquids because every time they take a piss, there's a lot of fucking piss there. So they're doing well. Plus they get lots of liquids from the vegetables and fruits they eat. So give them a cucumber. They fucking love cucumbers. At least mine do. Every beardie is different. You know, that their personality is like a human being. And it also depends on how they were raised up. I got one that's a rescue. When I say rescue, I rescued her from my cousin. She was 6 months old when I got him, and she was not living in the best environment. It wasn't well put together. My cousin didn't do a lot of research before getting her reptiles. She just kind of like, oh, that's cool, and got it, and then like, just kind of semi took care of them. But I mean, she loved. Nothing bad against her. She was intoxicated most of the time and depressed, so you know it happened. It tends to happen to the best of us, so whatever. But anywho, I saw her, my bearded dragon, Spike, a week after my dog passed away. Which, by the way, my dog was fucking awesome. His name was Skittle. He lived from 2003 to 2018. That's when we had put him down because he was in absolute tremendous pain. Did not want him to suffer anymore. I mean, he wasn't even aware half the time what the fuck was going on with anything. So I just didn't want him in pain anymore. I want him free of that shit. Skittle was a blue heeler, Australian cattle dog, which is, by the way, my favorite dog species of all time. They are so fucking cool. They are very smart, very coordinated canines, very good sheepdogs and hunting dogs, and they're great nannies too. They're very protective. And it's the only species of dog that's actually, it has blue in it. I mean, they are fucking blue. They have a really cool kind of silvery blue tint to their fur. And some of them either got this color in blotches with parts of tan or red from their ancestors, whatever their dogs were, because I think the blue heeler is like 5 different dogs put together. But anywho, and my dog, he had that blue tint, silvery tint covering his whole fucking body. It was awesome. He was the runt of his litter. Blue heelers are normally like anywhere between $2,000 to $5,000. You know what? Don't quote me on that. It might be anywhere between $500 to $2,000. I don't know. But my mom and dad were lucky because they got my dog for $75. Fucking awesome. He was the runt of the litter. He was the smallest dog there. So the breeders gave my parents a deal. But I didn't know that. My parents just asked me, hey, choose the dog you like the most. I just chose the dog that just gravitated to me the most. The dog that was hanging out with me the most. The dog's like, oh, yeah, you're awesome. Because they just put me in it's 2003, so I'm 10 years old. They literally just put me out in a freaking dog kennel and went, here you go. And I'm being attacked by all these little puppies, little blue heeler puppies, and I'm loving it. It's going crazy. But after all that, I said, I want that guy. I want that little dog. I didn't know he's a runt. At the time, I didn't even know what a runt was. I was 10. I was innocent. Until 4 years later, and my brother gave me pot. Skittle was awesome. He was a really fucking cool dog. And here, you know what's really interesting? Blue heelers normally don't make it past 12 years of age. Skittle made it to 15 years old. He had a horrible lump growing out of his side when he was 11 years old. We gave him surgery, and he recovered so fast. And it's like we reversed his age. It's like he was 6 or 8 again, man. It's like he was brought back in his prime for a little bit. And, of course, he lost it fast when he got to, 13 and 14. And, God, after that surgery, it was just awesome being with him, even though he recovered fast and it reversed his age for a little bit. When I say reversed his age, I mean like he had so much energy back in him, but it didn't last long where he just lost it all again. And 13, 14, and 15 was rough. He had horrible cataracts. He had horrible arthritis in his back legs. We had to carry him outside to go potty every day, no matter how cold it was, no matter how near the end. It was very hard for him to go up and down the steps to the back porch outside. It was very difficult. I did not want him to go through with it anymore. And, oh, by the way, the reason why he made it to 15 years, I think, that really helped, was we gave him doggy CBD oil. And, stuff us humans would take too with a bit of THC in it. Yes, it would fuck him up, but goddamn, it gave him the motivation to use the bathroom and to do other things too. And he was so fucking happy. And he was like, oh man, I don't feel the pain in my legs anymore. Hey, what are you guys doing? Let's hang out. Fuck, I miss that dog so much. He was my best friend. I still see him in my dreams. So I'm still connected to him in a way. I still see him. I still visit him. I do believe we visit our loved ones in our dreams after they pass. I'm not religious, by the way. I'm not even atheist. Nor agnostic. I obviously I don't know. I guess I'm more towards the agnostic, shit or whatever. But I do believe we get connected with our previous ancestors and stuff like that. I remember I had a dream. I thought I met an ancestor from like the 1500s. And we were chilling in his backyard in his estate, or whatever the fuck they would call it in old England in the 1500s. But it was a cool fucking big cabin with like 8 rooms. He had made it, most of it himself. And this is in the dream. And this guy was like my distant cousin or something from the 15 fucking hundreds. And we were just hanging out, smoking weed. Northern Europe, probably somewhere in England. And he was just telling me how fucked up things were back then. And now it's really interesting how it is for the time I'm living. Because apparently these guys can peep in and then peep in here and there and to our current time in this dimension and be like, wow, it's fucking fascinating. TikTok, what the fuck is that? I don't know, but it's really hard to explain. But I still visit my dog from time to time. I still see Skittle in my dreams. And it feels like him, dude. It is so fucking realistic. It's hard to put it in words, obviously. Gosh, we're going on a half hour. I need to smoke a bowl. But before that, I almost put this up into frame. I can't do that. I'm going to have some jerky. I'm going to... I love jerky. Here, if I face it like this, you won't see the brand. We already know what brand it is. But I'm going to eat it anyway. I don't care. I'm hungry. I'm enjoying this podcast. You guys having a good time? I'm here with you, trying to keep you entertained. Sometimes I don't look and make eye contact with you. I look up here and whatever. But let's have some jerky, shall we? I was kneading the fuck out of this jerky as I was talking here with you guys for the past 20 minutes. I was like going, smoking weed, podcasting, my dog died, farmer's market, I'll be better and quicker with my jokes in the future, don't worry. You know, it's the point of podcasting, though. You just fuck around, you know? Have no boundaries. Don't restrict yourself. Have a good goddamn time. Whoop. Hit my microphone. Have a melted popsicle. These are them big horsecock-sized ones, too. I love them. They're great. And by the way, I'm addicted to Freezy Pops like some people are addicted to cigarettes. If anything's going to kill me someday, that's that. It's through... it's me having diabetes from eating too many goddamn Freezy Pops. Oh, well. You know. I just love them too much. I love them as much as some of you out there love them cigarettes. I fucking hate cigarettes, but goddamn, I love these Freezy Pops. Hey, but there's something else, though, I do want to try. And my friend's been doing them, and I'm really happy that it's legal in all 50 states. Those CBD cigarettes. No tobacco at all. No radioactive herb in it whatsoever. It's CBD weed. It's weed. It's weed. I know, weed, right? This type of weed, and it's legal in all 50 states. Non-psychoactive. All the THC is stripped, but it's loaded with CBD. So those of you that don't know and trying to quit cigarettes or just trying to relax, and or you live in a state or not, you know, even legal states do this too. If you live somewhere or you have a job where they have to do drug testing and stuff like that, dude, CBD cigarettes are fantastic. Yes, they don't make you high, but goddamn, they relax the fuck out of you. They calm you down. They chill you out. It's like all the effects of getting high without getting high. I don't know, because there are people that don't get high at all that take CBD and they're like, oh man, I feel a little high. That's crazy because it's not psychoactive. You can take this stuff, loads of it, and you can operate heavy machinery. It's fine. Now, don't do that. Do not do that. Forget what I just said. Because I just realized, and I forgot from Dr. Drew. Dr. Drew mentioned this, and it's rare. It doesn't happen a whole lot. That sometimes with some people, not a lot, it's a small number, it's probably very minute, that some people, it really makes them kind of go a little... It gives them anxiety for some people. I don't know, CBD, I know, weird, right? Doesn't do that for me at all. But for some people, you got to be careful. So if you're one of those that have high anxiety or you have PTSD, maybe not smoke CBD. Maybe take it orally or take it at the end of the night. Just don't take it before you drive a car or operate a forklift. I don't know the full science about it. I just know for most people, I mean everybody, I mean it says it's non-psychoactive. But for some people, and again it's rare, you can trip them out apparently. I don't know, man. I'm just putting my little disclaimer out there about this. That was a little orgasmic. Whew. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, it's getting hot here. Good thing I turned this black light off behind me, because if I had all the black light on. If I had all the black lights on still, I'd be so fucking hot. But I'm gonna turn a couple more off, so hold on. That's a little better. It's hot in here. I know you're anxious to see some of my artwork. I've just been blabbing my mouth here for the past hour and a half. No, it hasn't even been an hour yet. Okay, half hour. Sorry, 40 minutes. Yeah, 40 minutes. Okay, well, let's get into my sculptures. Shall we? But before we do... let's hit the blob, shall we? I don't know about you guys. I love hemp wicks. This one's called a quick wick. It's pretty good. And the reason I like them, because here's the thing. Yes, lighters are great. Lighters are fantastic, but sometimes they go out. And, you know, what really sucks is while you're hitting your bowl and you're super fucking high or super drunk or intoxicated with who knows what the fuck on. You could be on mushrooms or whatever. And you're smoking your bowl, you're talking to your friends, or you're making eye contact with them. And as you're hitting, you're not paying attention, your flame goes out, and you're not looking. Well, dude, you hit that button, you keep hitting it, holding it there. Gas is coming out of this, fumes, and you're inhaling that shit. It's coating your bud, and it's going in your lungs. And if you don't have water filtration, you know what? Even if you do have water filtration, it's still going through that shit. So, you know what I love to do? Take a quick wick, light it up. You're going to light it with this wick, and guess what? It's going to taste delicious, because it's going to have that hemp wax taste. It's great! It's good stuff, man! Woo! Thank you, Justin. He's the guy who supplies me this herb. Great grower I know of. Probably shouldn't have said his name. Hey, I didn't say his full name, so don't worry about it. Guess what? I'm a lazy bitch. I'm too lazy to light the wick, but I'm watching the flame. Don't worry, it ain't gonna go out. Even though we'll have a little bit of that gassy taste to it. Ugh. So for breakfast, I went out to my garden. I picked some delicious tomatoes. Yellow tomatoes about the size of golf balls. Cherry tomatoes about the size of this grinder. And then I have all sorts of fucking giant black raspberries. Well, I don't know if they're giant for sure, but they're like that big, some of them. Very fucking huge. Very delicious. Best time is to eat them when they're super black and gushy, mushy, and you take them, and I mean, you touch them, and they just fall in your hand. They were about to fall anyway, off the plant. And you look around, and you inspect it, and there's no bugs on it. You eat that bitch, especially the mushier and gushier it is. It's fermented at that point, and it tastes like a little wine gusher. I mean, it is wine practically. And fuck, if you have whole handfuls of them, it's like, and then I got purple shit all over my face, and pretty good. It's awesome. And I just go to farmer's market like that. I don't wash it off. And, you know, I tell people I have COVID. No COVID in these lungs. Only cannabis. Did I mention I want to make a movie? Oh, yeah. I have a little book of movie ideas and stuff like that. And what I do is I draw what the movie poster would look like, and then I write some notes around, like, okay, what I want to do with this. Okay, this is cool. This is a neat idea. Now, the book I'm working on right now, this comic book, this for sure I want to be a movie. Abso-fucking-lutely. This is going to be a badass movie. I want it to be an independent horror film. Wait a minute. Well, you know what? Let me go backward. I want this to be a big budget movie, or mid-budget, because even $60 million is considered mid-budget. I mean, hell, they made The Matrix on the budget of $63 million. Holy fucking shit. So, you can make a really badass mid-budget, or make it look like a big-budget movie, but on an independent level. That's what I want to do with my film, basically. You know, take my book, turn it to a movie, use the book as the, you know, like, here's the basis, here's what we're going to do, we're going to follow the same formula in this book, and transfer it onto a screen adaptation, so that the fans that have read the book, that understand the book, and understand the lore of this creature, will understand what's going on in the movie, and they'll know right away, like, oh my gosh, that's that guy. Oh my gosh, that's that guy, and like freak the fuck out. And what's really fucking cool is that the people that don't watch, that haven't read the comic, that are not familiar with the lore and the creatures and whatnot, they're still gonna have a good fucking time anyway, but it's gonna be an even greater mystery for them. So the hardcore fans are gonna know what's happening. They understand, like, okay, wow, this is fucking cool. That's fucking sweet. I know what's gonna happen. But everyone else, they're gonna be in for one hell of a fucking ride. Let me tell you. This is gonna be awesome. I mean, it's not like any other horror. I've shared with lots of people at Farmers Market of my ideas and stuff like that, including of the book I work on, and I give them a basic, synopsis of what the story is about. And every single time somebody tells me, in a way, it's not the exact words, but basically, I've never heard of a story like that before. That's very original. Or, I've never seen this done before in a movie, or something like that. This is very unique, what I'm working on, and what I want to turn. I have something very interesting here. And it sucks, I can't talk about it on here at all. I do want to share, sometime in the future, my book. Do a little reading of it. At that point, though, I want to be almost done with it, or pretty much working on the publication part of it, or whatever the fuck. Because it's going to take me a while, because I'm doing both. I am the... hiccups, man! I am both the author and illustrator. So this is going to be a bitch of a hell time, and I'm going to need an editor, for sure, to help me out with this, but the narration is done completely in rhymes. So it reads like a children's book. But this is a horror, like a horror story, you know? So even though it reads like a children's book, you see all this graphic, horrifying stuff happen in the background or in the foreground. Or you see things that's very ominous. You go, what the fuck? It's very strange. And it just gets stranger and stranger. I don't even want to tell you the title of it yet. All I can say is this is a really freaking cool insect horror story. I mean, it's about, again, it's like being shrunken down to and experience the horrors of the bug world. And my screen went black again. Stop doing that. Okay. Jesus. It's like sliding down a bit on me. Okay. You know what? Enough of that pipe. I want to get into this bowl real quick, and then I'm going to show get my sculptures out, okay? I bet that doesn't annoy you. Oh my gosh, this is way better! I should have had this like this the whole time. Instead I had it like this. This is like, oh my gosh, this is so much better. You can hear me, right? Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Oh my gosh. So fucking retarded, I know. Okay. A bowl right here. None of these bowls fit this beast right here that I got. So I have to hold it there and light it. So, yeah, like so. Okay. Oh, blue crumbled. Oh, blue crumbled and all its mighty. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I just shivered my spine. It just sent a shiver up my spine. Woo! Whoa. Totally different out of the bong. Oh my gosh, I haven't had this out of the bong yet. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oof. Oh, give me another fucking raspberry, huh? Chocolate covered. Fuck. No, nice one. Well, nice. In the trash you go. Sculptures. Remember, this is Michigan, a legal state. All right. Deep sea creatures, insects, or weird finger things? Weird finger things? Okay. Let's do it. All right. I make these cool things. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to place them all in front of me. So I can just grab them as soon as I'm done. Get out of the way, you. Okay. Woo. Some of these I just grab off of a random shelf in my room, and I dusted them off quickly, so you might see dust in them, but yeah, whatever. It happens. I'm unprofessional. It's okay. Okay. I was greatly inspired by a movie that came out in 2011 called The Thing, which is a prequel of The Thing, which came out in 1982, which is a remake of The Thing from Another World. I know, there's a lot there. The prequel, it's okay. The one from 82, John Carpenter's The Thing, is phenomenal. That's a really fucking good one. It's all practical, really cool monster movie. Check it out if you haven't seen it. I saw the 2011 version when I was, let's see, 2011. So I'm like 19. 18. 2011, 2012, 12. Yeah, I'm 18. Yeah, I'm 18 when it comes out. So I'm a young kid. I first see it. It's I feel like it's awesome. I think it's awesome when it first comes out. And then, that's before I know the backstory of it. And then I saw, a whole breakdown video of what should have happened and what the movie should have been. And I was greatly disappointed, so it kind of brought the movie down a bit. But it's weird, you go back and watch it now, it's actually kind of aged well. It's still, I wish I could have seen the original version they were going to do with the pilot and the actual practical effects with very little CGI. I don't like the over CGI'd stuff, but yeah. I hate what happened. Those dumbass producers kind of fucked it up. But anywho, I saw it when it came out 2011. I was a kid. I thought it was neat and I really liked it because I like creature features anyway. Love them. So I was greatly inspired by that particular movie, The Thing. And I made these creatures called fingers. It's a finger and it's got tentacles and fucking legs growing out of it. And it says right there, love me. Right underneath it. Love me. Again, the lighting's not too good in here. Not too good. Oh, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. I didn't turn my particular light on. Hold on. Make things a little brighter. Make things a little shiny, yeah. I'm horrible at rhyming. Okay, that's better. Whew, fuck, that's bright. Oh, okay. Should be able to see it better now. I'm gonna mess with the... Okay. You see it? Yeah, you can see it. I gotta mess with the fucking focus. No? Yeah, right there. Okay, so I'll keep it right here. I wanna know. Yeah, isn't that cool? Pretty sweet, huh? So yeah, it's got a cool colored fingernail with the cute little flower on it and a purple background. And the flower has purple petals on it, and the middle kind of like swirls out. It's pretty cool. And then it's got all those neat teeth and tentacles coming out. And the tentacles have it's just clay wire. It's all coated in epoxy. They're a little malleable, but you can't move it too much. It can break. And yeah, it's just got fucking cool. Fucking looks like a little kind of centipede-like. It doesn't have the same amount of legs on each side, so it's non-symmetrical, just like the thing. And yeah, Finger. All right. I'm saving that one for last. Okay. This one's really cool. Look at that one. This one has a bunch of frickin' eyes on it. Right there. It's covered in eyes right there. It looks swelled up with a bunch of eyes. And then a big fucking mouth. Yeah. Big fucking mouth just full of teeth. Pretty cool. Especially those eyes. And on the bottom you can barely see it, but on the nail it's just black and there's a cool golden skull on it, but it's facing downward, and I wasn't thinking about that when I did this piece, but oh well. Still cool. Again, not symmetrical at all. Just like the thing. Pretty cool. Imagine that thing crawling at you. You would just want to stick your dick in this like a fleshlight, wouldn't you? Anywho, we're gonna go on the next one. This one has a cool LOL on it. It's pretty sweet. It says LOL and it's blue and shiny. And it looks like it's climbing up a brick wall. Those are awfully tiny bricks. Or it's a giant finger, and those are normal sized bricks. But anywho, it's got one eye on the tip of the tentacle right there, which I thought was adorable. Another finger. Yep. Spin it around a couple times. On the bottom here it says, you never have too many friends. Oh, that's what it says. You never have too many friends. Written in blood. This one and the first one I showed you was the only one that had fucking lettering on it. Okay, I saved my favorite one for last. This one's really cool. I like this one. Now this one has a cute little... Should I position that? See it right? There. Okay. Clouds, happy sun, and a rainbow. With the light blue background. That's what's on the finger now. Coolly colored. And you can see right from when the legs come out of the goddamn finger when the veins burst through and it made this crazy leg. And there's a tentacle coming out from underneath the fingernail. And of course here's this front. Check that out. And look at all those tentacles. And yeah, it's pretty cool. And it looks like it's climbing around on brains or something. Kind of like did pink swirls or some shit. Fucking weird, but yep, I did it. And I'm happy for it. I'm happy of it. And it's dusty too because it's not in a protective place, so it's just collect. I tried to dust off as much as I could. Fuck, this is really dusty. But hey, take a good look at it. It's pretty sweet. See, I love horror movies, man. I'll put these guys back. I can't sing the words to that song because, you know, it's copyrighted. Yeah, that's new stuff, right? Yeah, well, I mean, newer to you. I made this shit years ago. I'm looking at different stuff here. I want to make sure I have... Fuckface. There we go. There we go. Alright. This guy's in a class of its own, so let me get this out of the way. This is fucking... It's still a inspiration from The Thing. But my own kind of thing. Because it does not look like anything from the movie. Kind of. In a way it does. It's a creepy eyeball. You got a cool frickin'... You know what? I'm gonna fucking work with this focus thing here. See that? See that fucking eyeball right there? It's pretty cool. Barely lit up though. Oh well. Fuck it. But it's pretty sweet. It's got legs and shit. And it's got a cool... It's like on a Mars type. I mean the ground... God damn it. The, what is it called? The scenery looks like Mars, man. It looks like the surface of Mars. I don't know how else to say it. I feel really dumb. But it's a cool fucking wicked eyeball. With weird legs, man. That's it. And the lighting's kind of shit at the moment. I don't know why. But you get the gist of it. It's pretty cool. I like it. I'm going to steal your penis. Okay, let's do this one. This one's pretty cool. Alright. Check it out. This, it is weird looking, but it's some sort of weird species of caddisfly larva. Pretty cool looking, huh? And what's really cool, you know, there's a reason why I got the black light set up, because some of these fuckers glow in the dark, and I'm going to show you the ones that do. Okay, first of all, I should clarify. They glow in the dark, and there are ones that only glow under a black light, so UV shit. So that's pretty cool. You know, I wonder if I set it right here, the lighting would be... Okay, that's a little better with the lighting. Not bad. But I tried to make it look like it's in a river. And so that's why I painted dots all over this thing to make it look like the bottom of a riverbed with all different colorful rocks and stuff like that. It looks like a thing you would want to pan through and find gold or cool crystals or some sort of cool gem. And then you've got these rocks on the ledge here that have different color, weird certain color to them. Like it's a certain kind of like geode or some sort of rock that's formed there over the bed. And so this caddisfly takes the rocks and covers it over its body to make this cool, you know, pattern here. And it you know what? No, now that I'm looking at it, because I made this years ago, I forgot. Its body actually looks like that. It didn't put rocks on. It's actually, that's its back. So it blends in with its surrounding. You know? Camouflage, bitch. Camouflage in the bottom of a weird fucking riverbed. Fucking up close. And it's got cool eyes and stuff. You know what? It probably looks just fine from, but down here it looks dark because I'm looking at a screen from down here, and usually screens look darker from looking at them from an upward angle. That makes more sense now. Here, I'm gonna hold it right there, and I'm gonna stand up. Oh my gosh, that's exactly what's happening. So it looked fine the whole time. Well, what do you know? I think I'm just gonna stand like this, and you... I think I'm just gonna stand like this. You can just look at my belly. Alright, fuck. Let's do another one. We got 4 more to show. Check this out. Sorry about the dust. Sorry about the dust. I call this a horned weevil. It's all coated in epoxy. And it's a young weevil, too. It's not even a full-grown one. Weevils are types of beetles. Yep, it's just a baby. Which is strange, because weevils, well, beetles... In case you don't know, I'll say it again, because the world I created, Aquarium, which is in my book, The World Full of Weird Giant Insects and All Sorts of Weird Things. That's the name of the world, Aquarium. I mean, it's got all sorts of weird giant insects, fucked up plants, fucked up reptiles, all sorts of nightmare shit. And some insects don't, some of them, not all of them, most of them do, but some of them don't follow the normal laws of the biological world of animals. Some of them go different routes. Some of them do things differently. It's just fucking weird. Just like some species, some beetles, don't go through a larval stage, which is, it doesn't happen. At least in our world, in our reality, all beetles, they go through larval stages. That's what they do, like most insects do. I think it's most insects. I'm not sure, actually. I'm kind of an idiot sometimes. As a guy who loves bugs, I'm sometimes not best educated about them. I know a lot about them, but not as much as some people do. Okay, I had to fuck with the microphone, sorry. So yeah, this stage, these guys, they go through like a nymph stage. Like insects like grasshoppers. And see the cool bones there? There's like a jawbone, lower jawbone, some ribs right here and stuff like that, and it's got moss growing on it, which I'll show you in the black light. It glows in the dark, the moss, so it'll look really fucking cool. But anywho, these guys, they go through a nymph stage like cockroaches, praying mantises, grasshoppers, katydids, stick insects. Those guys, earwigs, they don't go through the larval stage. Some of these beetles, they go through a weird, fucked up nymph stage. It's really fucking cool. It almost looks like a king horrid assassin bug from hell. It's pretty sweet. Alright. I want to go to the next one, but oh, I need the set. Ooh, I need protection from the microphone. Sorry. Oh, out of focus. Boom. And there we go. There we go. Why aren't you staying on there? I need the big foam thing that goes on. This fucker keeps moving around. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. What were we doing? First of all, I'm gonna have a bite of jerky. And we're an hour into this podcast. A little more than that. My podcast is really ridiculous so far. I have no formula, really. Or do I? I don't know. I just kind of talk about the shit, weird stuff, and I go off tangents and go all over the place, and the other half of it, like, oh shit, I feel turkey. The other half of it, I just show you my sculptures, and you get to see my belly. I already showed you. I'm gonna put you away. Put that eye away. Mother. I'm gonna move the mouse to make sure the screen don't go black. Those are my knuckles. Woo! Alright. Oh yeah, bowl. Didn't want to get too fucked up with the bong hit. I'm so fucking glad I don't smoke cigarettes, dude. Let me tell you. It's ridiculous. I wasn't even making eye contact with you a while. Hello. Hi, how's it going? you know the average male giraffe has about 75 spots? I don't know if it's true or not. I just sounds real when I say it. God damn it. Fuck it. Come here, you. Come here, scurvy. Let's get him in here. You're gonna feather it up, brother. Rest in peace, Fed Smoker. You're falling now. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to stay put. There we go. That's better. Woo! Oh. God damn. Give me... Hold on. Gotta take a sip of this. One moment. You know... Okay. Woo! Let's get back to the sculptures. So, we have something very fucking cool here. This is sweet. Check this out. It's a goddamn snail. And it's really cute. It's adorable. Go back a bit. Yeah, you can see it. It's got a cute little mushroom on it. Burn. And it's got cute little eyeballs. And it's just cute. It's coated in epoxy. But still breakable because I didn't put wire in the mushroom or the eyeballs or the spikes on top of the shell. And this is another creature from Aquarium. Given it's not an insect, snails are arthropods still, right? Arthropods, right? Like, yeah. Arthropods are anything with more than 4 legs or no legs at all, I believe. I might have that wrong. I'm gonna Google that after this podcast, but I might forget afterwards too. But it's really cool. It's fucking sweet. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, I don't know what to end with. Okay, I'll end it with you. All right, check this out. I made something cool. I wanted to make my own type of weird kind of Loch Ness monster or something like that. Some sort of weird sea creature. If I were to have a weird creature terrorizing a lake and being seen by folks, and then it becomes a legend, and people are like, oh, I saw this creature that had 4 fins on each side, 1 eyeball, massive teeth, and crazy crocodile-like skin. I'm like, oh, cool. That's awesome. Let's fucking make it. So I made it, and here we go. We got a wicked cool sea creature. Pretty sweet. Sorry, I'm getting the dust off. So, you ever seen the movie Reptilicus? This is Reptilicus. Reptilicus? Reptilicus. Because you really cuss your head off when this thing is coming at you. Because you're like, holy shit, god damn it, oh fuck, fuck. Because it's ferocious. It's got 1 eye staring down at you. It's got 4 flippers on each side. Weird looking. And then crocodile-like back. It's pretty sweet. And I love it. And I love the back, the little thing. It's on the, here, let me show you. The little platform with the wire sticking out. I tried to make it look like a coral reef. You know? Kind of that color. You know what'd be fucking hilarious as I'm showing you this, it fucking breaks down on me, it just fucking breaks apart, and I go, what the fuck? And Oh, god damn it. Alright, this guy. What do we got here? Ooh, check this out. Boom. I call this a deep sea pangler. Instead of a deep sea angler. Its eye is the lure. And it glows in the dark. Wicked fins. I utilized a lot of pointillism, especially in this guy, to do that really cool paint job of his. And he's got a wicked color on him, and it's just trippy. Ain't that something? You know, I almost wanted to end this podcast, but then I realized, oh my gosh, I forgot to turn the black light on. Time for black light time, shall we? Jesus, right? It's about goddamn frickin' time. It's gonna be a good day. Everybody's gonna die today. Everybody's gonna fly today. Ah, it's gonna be a fuck day. Yep. I think they're all on. Nope. Nope. Background isn't on. Hold on. I put in the wrong plug. Now I can't see. Oh my god, it's on. Just fucking wait until we have the whole background logo behind me. Not the logo, the title of the podcast. I guess it'll be the logo. I don't know. Uniquely Brutal, the podcast of arts and farts. Oh, forgot one. Oh my gosh, perfect. That's more like it. Nice and bright. Oh my gosh, now I can see which of my stuff glows. Now I can see which of my stuff glows. Not that many, only 3 of them. 4 of them. Charge, motherfucker, charge. Charging this guy right now. Look at that. Barely fucking glows. Look at this shit. Isn't that sweet? Here, I'm gonna fuck with the focus. Hold on. It's better. Just constantly move this microphone up and down, up and down, up and down. But look at this bitch. Isn't this sweet? It's something else, you know? It really is. It's like, you know, the first time you have anal sex and you realize, fuck, I can go deeper. This is great. Oh, I can come inside here. Oh, this is, and no have repercussions. This is great. You know, it's almost like that. Not really, but you know, it's like the first time you've had a banana, and you think to yourself, God damn it, the first time I had anal sex was amazing. It was incredible. So yeah, that's what the caddisfly looks like when it's you know, under the black light. It's pretty sweet. Gosh, that's so cool. Let's do the next one. Okay, the weevil. I thought I put more glow shit on it, but I was wrong. It's just the moss. It's the only thing that glows, but it still looks cool. See that bottom jaw covered and all that teeth? God damn. Fuck, that's awesome. Still looks cool as hell. Yeah, baby. It's cool shit. Alright, we got 2 more. Here's my Loch Ness. Barely glows. It's just the base color of it. Its body has a fluorescent glow clay on it, and that's it. It doesn't glow super bright, but it's still cool as shit. It's still very much cool as shit. This is amazing. Look at that stuff. I wonder if my microphone is picking up the music at all. I have it playing so fucking faint, so... I mean, I don't care if it does pick it up. I don't want to be bored while recording myself talk for a fucking hour and a half. And then here's this guy, the fucking pangler, the deep sea pangler. Saw Reptilicus. And here's the deep sea pangler. It's amazing. Shit's barely glowing, dude. I think I mixed a lot of other paints with it, so it doesn't glow as bright. If you were here in person and you had turned all the lights off, it would fucking look incredible. The teeth glow. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. This is before I did major glow stuff. Remember, all the sculptures I'm showing you here, like, all of them are older than 5 years old. I've had them for a while. You know what? I'm lying. I think this one is the youngest one I have here. I think the Caddisfly is the most recent one I made. I keep forgetting to speak directly into this fucking microphone. I think I'm tired and too high. Well, fuck. Well, damn. Not bad for my second podcast. It's, still shit, but hey, I'm getting better at it, you know. You just gotta grow. I gotta stop looking up at that screen. I'm so sorry. But anywho, you know what? Have a good... Oh, fuck! I forgot! I wanted to share something with you tonight. I wrote something. Let's close out on this. I wrote a poem. Some of y'all have already seen this. Some of you had not. I mean, heard this. But I'm going to share it on here, and I love this. And this is great, because you know I'm a writer, and I love to write little poems and nursery rhymes. So I'd like to share this one with you. I love steaks and briskets. I love them with salt and cheesy biscuits. There's no need to be on the lookout. Grab your loved ones and come to my cookout. I have chili and sloppy joe. Spaghetti with meatballs the size of your toe. There's food for everyone and enough to share. It's so peaceful here, no annoying things to bear. Sweet delicious red wine to make things calmer. It's me, your best friend, Jeffrey Dahmer. I love true crime. I'm not a fan of what they do, but I'm a fan of the stories. They're fucking fascinating. Hey everyone, have a good night. Not bad for my second pod. I'm gonna get better as I'm going. Still developing fetus. I'm still a developing penis in the room. No, still a developing fetus in the womb. So, see where it goes from here. Alright y'all, peace out. I'm gonna have a good jerk session. Or circle jerk or something. I don't know. I wanna call a friend, see what they're doing, get a circle jerk going.